him every night. So I asked him why he ain't put a ring on my finger. It's giving wifey, and you're not making me your wife. I'm not making you no meals. I'll make a meal here and there, but like you're expecting me to make you a meal every day, and I'm not your woman for real. This is what really messed it up for me. I had a boyfriend for 2 years, and I had ended up getting pregnant with my second child. I wanted our relationship to work so bad. We was fighting every other day, fist fighting, all sorts of crazy stuff. I don't know why I wanted to be in love so bad with this man, and I just knew he wasn't the right one for me. But I was pregnant, so I just wanted our family to work. So he would always complain, "Oh, you don't cook, you don't cook." I'm like, dude, we don't live together. What you want me to do? Come to your mom's house and cook it? So when we finally got a place or whatever, I promise he used to complain. I used to do everything for that man. I cooked 3 times a day. And I had a full-time job, cleaned all of his laundry, cleaned the house, kept everything clean, folded his clothes. When I tell you this man didn't have to do one thing, even when I moved in, I moved everything in that house by myself. Everything I paid for, everything was mine. He didn't even really help me for real. So I'm sitting up here like, but what the fool cooking him all these meals, be trying to be a good woman to him so that he can understand I am a wife and we gonna make this family work. Y'all, or I found out that he was cheating on me. I done paid for him to get the Sprinter van up in Miami. He be rapping, so he had a video shoot. This man was cheating on me on the trip. Meals cut from there on out. I will not be.
Man,
So
she don't even talk like she can cook. She don't even talk sound like she one of them type of women that probably know how to make some spaghetti. I guarantee she don't know how to fry no chicken.
so apparently now she's bringing baggage from a previous relationship into what she got going on now. Because in the front she says she's not gonna do that, and then she proceeds to tell us the story about the man she was with for 2 years and how he mistreated her and cheated on her, and she tried to show him she was a wife. First of all, my advice would be to her: you don't need to show no man that you wife material. All you got to do is be yourself. And if you truly are wife material, it speaks for itself, because whether a man is with you or not, you are who you are. So if you are wife material, it will clearly come out. But there's a problem. You got 2 kids now. You didn't say your second child. You said your second child was for the man you had been with for 2 years, which indicates that the first child isn't for him. So the first man didn't see you as wife material. Now you done got another one, and you trying to force wifey material down his throat, and he don't see it either. And now you done met somebody else, and you laying down the laws, telling him you ain't gonna be cooking no meals and acting like you no wife for no man who ain't gonna wife you up. Then maybe you need to look at yourself and do some homework on yourself and see why you continue to get involved with men, and you want marriage and they don't want the same thing or see you as wife material. Because you got to understand now, your value is a little different because you have 2 kids with 2 baby daddies. And so when you find a man and you're preaching to him, oh, I'm not going to do this and I'm going to do this, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do this until you show me you want to marry me. Well, it's a little different for you now. You don't still have the same leverage you had when you was with the first guy, or when you was with guy number 2 that ended up cheating on you. Now you're going into a relationship with guy number 3 with 2 children and 2 baby daddies. And you're trying to convince this guy why he should wife you up. That's hard.
Yeah. I don't even believe she can cook, to be honest with you.
Look at you.
I'm telling you right now, she don't even and women that know how to cook don't sit here and say I cooked them 3 meals. They just don't talk like that, man. To me, it's just you could tell a person who and like I said before, man, we sit up here talking about cooking, man. Some of these women cannot cook, and getting involved with a woman that thinks she can cook but can't cook is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So shit, I don't even know about all that, but I do know this much, man. She run around here talking about, you got to do this so we can. I'll do those things. I'll cook for you if you're this position or that position, and you hear that a lot. We're not married, I'm not cooking for you, and why should I be doing it? And a lot of men be saying that too. Well, listen, man. If you're the type of person who know how to take care of home, you're gonna do it regardless,
Mm-hmm.
regardless if the man there or the man not there.
Mm-hmm.
If you go move with him, you're gonna do that regardless. That is not a switch that you flip on and off. It's in you. That's something that's what you do. And some women
Exactly.
don't do that. And so
Yeah.
you can't sit up here and convince a person that no, that that's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can tell just by looking at you, you ain't no, you ain't doing it like that. Just by how you talking.
Mm-hmm.
Just by how you talking. Cause if you talking about what I'm gonna do, come over your mama house. Nah, man, you already he ain't even got to eat your food. If you with a woman that cooks, when you on the phone talk to her, what you doing? I'm cooking. Hey, what y'all had to do? What y'all had today? Man, we ate some pork chop, rice, and gravy. What you cooked this weekend? Oh, I fried some chicken and we had uh some green beans. They always got something that they done cooked. Oh, I baked a cake. If you ain't like that, then you ain't like that. You don't do that. So he ain't really got. Matter of fact, he probably was just testing you most of the time to see what the hell you gonna say. That's probably why he cheated on you anyway, because he know that you are you, and plus you got two kids. So and then you don't cook.
Well, I mean, I think sometimes when you try to do that husband bait and you operate in that realm, sometimes you end up getting fooled
Yeah,
and getting tricked and ending up
yeah.
with nothing on your line after
Mm-hmm.
you did such a grand performance. Because when it's naturally who you are, you don't have your house is clean, so you don't have to worry about if he's going to show up. It's clean, like you said. There's a meal cook, whether he comes there or not. There's a meal cook. Your clothes are in order. Your house is in decency and order. Those are the things that show that, hey, this is a woman that look like she's wife material. When you call and he call you, you answer, you're available, you work, you go home, you take care of your kids. That let that man knows whether I'm in her life or not. This is a good woman. This is somebody's wife. Now you may not be his wife, but at least you're somebody's wife. And two, if he's not on board with giving to me, when you have a kid already and you want to be a wife, there's a certain way that you have to conduct yourself in a relationship to make sure that you don't end up doing what she did, having a kid with someone else who doesn't want to be with you, who doesn't see you as wife material. So there's certain things, like if he was home with his mama, he would have been a no for me automatically, because a man that's ready to receive a wife already have those things.
Yo,
So she
rapping
wouldn't
ass
have had to
nigga.
move. She wouldn't have had to move the apartment all by herself. She wouldn't have to go get all the stuff by herself. She wouldn't have had to ever feel like she was by herself, because if he's ready, he surely ain't staying with his mama. He's already prepared a place,
That nigga
and
in the
now he's ready to
that nigga be in
receive
the
a
back.
wife.
That nigga in the back making some beats.
Yeah,
in the
that's
ma-
what I'm
he in the
saying.
back making some beats
So,
at his
like,
mama house.
you trying to turn somebody who I considered a boy into a man. He wasn't even
Hey,
somebody you
man,
shouldn't have been looking at anyway.
I think she full of shit.
Man,
Because listen, we all know, we all grew up, man, and we all had family members. Now you know your mama cook, you know grandma cook, you know ain't sissy cook, you know ain't Helen cook, ain't Dorothy. Everybody know that ain't Dorothy might know how to cook, but then she might not know how to cook. So we don't we don't eat from Aunt Dorothy house, cause Aunt Dorothy, we don't know if she can cook or not. Now what we do see is on Thanksgiving she end up making some damn potato salad. Well, we do see that, but otherwise, this she reminds me of, one of them women that don't cook all the time, that she portrays like she can cook, and so she gets on here talking about I cook you 3 meals and I got them, and I'm acting like a wife, and I'm this and I'm that and I'm blah 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 blah. So the man is peeping it. People are not stupid, and he ain't stupid. He know you sitting up here bullshitting. You knew you don't be doing all that there, but you trying to use that as an excuse for you not to be the woman that you trying to get us to believe that you are. Cause dude, you not like that, and I can see it. I can hear it in her voice. I can tell by her demeanor. She's not like that. And just like you say, that's your bad. You want to get out here with these rapping ass niggas? This nigga probably in the back on a piano or something. No, brother. If you want to go down there, then hey, that's the one you want to be a wife for. And you went helped and got a Sprinter van, and he piled a bunch of women up in that thing, and all the women that was in there except for you. And that's
Man,
what
I
happened.
mean, to me, if you already got a child, she said that was her second child. You already got a child, and you meet a man, and that man tell you he living at home with his mama. The first thing I'm gonna ask him, are you going through a divorce? If he says no, I'm not going through a divorce. Are you without employment right now? And he says, yes, I am. I'm gonna say to him, it's not that I'm not interested in you, but when you get your life together, you can give me a call because right now you're not prepared to date me. I don't know about nobody
The
else,
only hey,
but
this
you
is
ain't prepared to date me.
this the only circumstance. This what I say about that. If you a nigga living at home and you trying to get yourself together, I don't think you should be asking women out. I don't think you should be trying to date no woman. But if a woman is set and hell bent on being with you, then I don't think you should reject her because you most people say love don't have a price. So God might have sent you that woman for y'all to take a journey with each other. But I don't think you should be out here soliciting for no woman if you ain't, because you got other things to be trying to worry about, dog. Now somebody might refute me and say, well, no, even if she want to be with you like that, you still ain't got time to be having a woman
That's
because you
where
got
I
to
was
get your
going.
life
You
together.
gotta get
But
yourself
it
together.
don't. But listen, it ain't no guarantee when you get your life together that woman, that particular woman gonna come back around.
Well,
It
then
ain't
that
no, it ain't
doesn't.
no guarantee.
That means she wasn't the one for you because the Bible say he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, which means that that man has to be in a position where he's ready to find a wife. So you have to be together before you go out there seeking a wife. So he wasn't seeking a wife. He was seeking somebody to have sex with. And if you know you want a husband, he's off limit. Because a husband gonna come with all the material you need. He gonna be equipped to receive you. And if that's a man you want, you send him out to get the things he need to come to you. So if he really
Nah,
finds you cute or finds you somebody he want to be with, he's gonna go out and get the things he needs to get to pursue you. And you're gonna wait for him. But don't
nah,
accept the man when
because
he ain't
I've
got what he
seen
need.
because you can't. This is why I don't believe that. This is why I don't believe it. Because it been plenty of people with all their stuff together and they don't stay married at all. It's been plenty of people start out living with their parents, man, married living with their parents, ain't even have a car, and they stayed married for 30, 40 years. So I can't say that, but I do think that, man, you shouldn't even be out here trying to because it's almost like you're trying to drag her into something. Man, you got other things to be worried about, dog. But if the woman is she hell bent on trying to be with you, obviously she might see something that you don't see, and she might have, and God might have told her that, hey, this guy is in this position right now, but this is the man that you gonna be with, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So, you know, I mean, we always want to put everything on finances because that's what it boils down to, finances. Whether you
It's
got
not
some
even
kind of material
finances.
possession, because if we was in this world and we were naked and we didn't have nothing, we would still be together.
But
We would
it's not
still be
even about
together.
finance in this situation because if she went and did all the work and she showed him and she was backing him the way she was, then he wouldn't have cheated on her.
Oh,
Clearly,
I ain't
this
talking
man,
about that. I know, I
yeah,
understand that,
clearly
but that's
this
not what I'm
man
talking
wasn't
about.
for her. There are
I'm
some
just
cases
saying,
when a
man.
man is trying to get himself together, and yes, he comes into your life, and when you're doing those things, he's loyal to you, he's faithful to you, he's good to you because he knows that you took him where he was and waited for him to climb to get to where he needs to be. I'm not saying that you don't accept those kind of guys. I'm saying in her position, she should have known that wasn't a guy that um was a guy she should have chosen. He just wasn't ready. And when he got himself ready, when you at least able to get out your mama house, then we can talk. There are some things that he needed to be required to do.
Yeah. Hey guys, y'all go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button, man. Just hey, trying to build a channel, man. It'd be very appreciated that y'all like the video and y'all share it, man. And y'all check out the book, man. Secret Life of a Cheating Woman. The link is in below, man. Anyway, guys,